I am back with your Tori Woods court update. It seems there are new charges looming, and now we're questioning what fictional lines did she cross? So we will be breaking down the latest developments in the Tori Woods case and talk about what might be coming next. Now, the sourcing for this reporting is Channel 9 News outside of Australia. There's also the Daily Mail. And I do want to shout out SC Timekeeper, who left a comment on YouTube sharing the update with the case. Now, in case you're not familiar, earlier this year, a Sydney marketing executive whose pen name is Tori Woods was arrested after self-publishing advanced copies of her novel DLT. She's pleaded not guilty to 3 serious charges: producing, possessing, and disseminating CAM material. Now, her defense is the fact that it is purely fictional, that it involves consenting adult characters, and therefore there are no real victims. However, on June 5th, 2025, prosecutors in a local Blacktown court said they are considering additional charges. The NSW police have already drafted a detailed 10-page synopsis of the novel, but now the DPP, which is the Director of Public Prosecutions, is trying to get hold of the full text in order to review every line by line. They want to make sure that the current charges fit the book's content, and then they will decide whether more charges should be added. So it's very clear that the evidence gathering is still in progress. The court also heard interview transcripts, her digital phone records, and all statements are still being compiled into the Crown's brief of evidence. So that means investigators are still going through line by line, through her phones, through her emails, through the manuscripts, and they're still making notes so that the DPP can finalize its case. Now, her lawyer has successfully argued for looser bail restrictions. So instead of Tori Woods having to report to police 3 times a week, she now only needs to check in once weekly. So that's a sign that the magistrate has now seen that she is not a flight risk and giving her clean record and strong community ties. However, this is still far from over. So mark your calendars, because Tori Woods' next appearance is set for July 31st. That session, I think, will focus on whether the DPP will file those extra charges. So this is a big one for us to pay attention to and look forward to. See if maybe charges will be dropped as well. I will be keeping an eye on any updates. I'll let you know what's happening. But I think this case is also a reminder of how courts can treat fictional content if it crosses certain lines. And I know Tori Woods is an Australian author. I'm reporting from the US, and I know folks often talk about First Amendment rights, but I highly recommend you check out a video where we really get into details about the American law equivalent. Also, if you're not familiar with the Tori Woods case, I have previous videos. I'll include a link in the video's description so you can check that out. But I think it's very important to realize that courts can treat fictional content in a criminal matter if it crosses certain lines. So even though Tori Woods' team is insisting that it's a fantasy within the fiction, prosecutors are digging deeper to decide if the book could attract more criminal counts. Again, it's a situation to watch, especially for readers, writers, and publishers who are worried about what the legal boundaries are in erotic or dark or transgressive fiction, whatever you might call it. But I would love to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the courts should be getting this granular with fictional works? Again, I'd love to hear from you, so share your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't already, now's a great time to like the video, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, but also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're the first to know what's new when I go live and when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.